Namaste, my name is Holly Semenoff, and today we'll be channeling straight from Source. And today's message will be all about the upcoming year 2024. So I'll go ahead and just open the channel. We are here, and as we speak, we ask you as well to feel the energy behind our words, as the words are not the only information you shall receive. Always feel it for yourself and tune in a way that you are resonating with the information or not. This is imperative with your upcoming times and the upcoming world in which you live in. As Holy said, we will be speaking about the upcoming year of 2024. We wanted very much to get a jump start on speaking with you all about this upcoming year, as we are recording this in October of 2023. Again, we would like you all to know not only what to expect, but also what is available to you and what you shall receive in the process of being informed. Being informed in a way of receiving inner guidance from yourself, and you may receive the outer guidance as you may be listening to this to receive outer guidance. Again, be aware, do not disconnect from the inner guidance as you receive outer guidance, for this is imperative. You can have the connection with this inner awareness of self, of knowing, of hearing, of feeling, of experiencing, and being connected to the outer awareness of receiving information from the outside in. Always take this through your own intuitive knowing, the inner and outer worlds meeting as one to unite in coherency, to relate to one another what feels true to you, and to acknowledge what seems discoherent or what information coming from the outside in is not connecting and is not seeming incoherent, but it is very important to be aware of this connection. Now, we will go deeper into this upcoming year and what to expect. Your world has changed abruptly since the 1900s and even into the late 1800s, for you have become a race that is reliant on technology, and this technology has formed the way that you associate with your world. It is imperative to know at this time that your technology can either harm you or support you, as is the truth for everything in your existence. Too much broccoli can also hurt you, as can too much technology, but it can also support you in the right amount. Know, though, that as the technology is outside of you, you have the most potent, strong, and powerful technology in all the world and worlds, that is your own human body and the essence of an inner knowing. Connecting to this is imperative. And again, there are many ways that you can do this. Just know that anything that keeps you aware of this inner state of being while also receiving awareness from the outer world is important. Connect these two channels or frequencies, and you will receive information that will guide you in the best way for your upcoming years and life. Getting more detailed now. You are in a world of technology. As such, not only has your technology advanced, but so has your science and the understanding of the world around you and how it works and how it vibrates. For you are starting to realize that even matter itself is vibrational. It has frequency. And going even deeper into the realms of what you all call quantum mechanics, you are recognizing that there is a point where everybody is connected to something greater, something that knows a divine field, a divine interlacing of oneness with all things. This awareness of what is connecting all of your sciences, which is coming into a field, is connecting with the awareness that you are all connected and you are all part of a greater field. There are many people that are coming forth, some more underground than others, that are showing phenomenon that may seem out of the normal human capacity. But these people are showing you that you are capable of even greater things than the human psyche has imagined since the beginning of what many of you call BC, or even after into AD. You are connecting with information that is showing you that not only are you human, you are superhuman, super spiritual. You are spiritual beings that are connecting with a human experience that is also capable of much more than you have come to realize in this moment of time. These superhumans are coming out to show you that you again are capable of so much more, and they are doing this through different means or different modalities or different religions, yet they all have these so-called superhuman capabilities. Is it because of their religion? No, because how could it be if they're all from different religions and yet have superhuman capabilities? So what is it they are tapping into? This is the question. And this question is being explained by an interwoven connection deep within not only the psyche, but your physical world that is teaching you that everything is connected and that you are so much more powerful, stronger than you know. But in doing this, some people are becoming more polarized. Others are becoming lazier and becoming lackluster, and not only becoming lazy in what you see as the physical form, but in the mental form. Because of all the technology you have, people do not have to think as much, so they can give away to the laziness of life. Or because people do not have to think so much, they have more time to contemplate, to go deeper into the inner workings of themselves and how the world is and how it can be and why. Why is existence even here? What is consciousness? Do you see that? Here you have the same thing, technology that can pull you further away from yourself or can pull you closer to yourself. It is a matter of choice. This is going deeper into your AI experiences, which we do not want to focus on so much in this time, but recognize it is giving you more free time on one end to contemplate or to use the greatest tool you have, which is the human form, to feel subtle energies, to move subtle energies, and to use the power of your mind to recognize that you can affect this 3D reality that is holographic in nature. Or again, on the other side, you can use this technology to get lazy, to simply entertain yourself constantly, to not give yourself moments of contemplation. It can go either way. So it is important to be self-regulated and to recognize, are you checking out or are you checking in? Your technology gives you the opportunity for both. Now, going even further to 2024, as we mentioned, you will have many more people coming out with so-called superhuman powers. The one thing that they have all in common is that they can go into the stillness of self, to recognize that there is so much more than what one has been told from the outer world in, and you will only receive that realization from the inner world, the inner workings of what created you in the first place. To go to the source, you must go deeply inwards, and then expanding from that point, you can have these so-called superhuman capabilities that are actually equal to, if not, in fact, more advanced than the technologies you currently hold, because they are not limited in the amount of electricity or magnetism they can hold, or even storage. Yourself is the most potent, technologically advanced thing that you have literally on your fingertips. Yet you must make the time to go inward, to know this deeply, to know the inner workings of self, of this human body, its workings physically, mentally, and emotionally. To connect here, you will connect in a deeper realm that will acknowledge that your world is changing quite fast. Again, the polarization is coming because of technology, and the polarization is coming from those who are self-realized, self-aware, can self-regulate, which is empowerment. To be disciplined is to allow yourself to look at yourself and be truly honest with how you show up for yourself and for the world. When you are dishonest with yourself, or you talk yourself into something you know does not serve you, it will cast a shadow, and it will take away your capability to sense what is true and what is not in alignment, and truly connecting to what would serve you. You must be self-regulated in order to move into 2024 in a way that you will do what you get to do, know what you get to know, and be where you get to be. Though the world may appear as if it is exploding in front of you, know, if you are connected with the inner workings of self, not only the human self, but the very soul that enlivens all of existence, that is yourself, you will not be fazed by what is exploding all around you in 2024. It is what it is. The human capability to shine light onto what is actually happening in your world will also not seem so pleasant at first, and yet this is the only way to chase away the shadows, or to become enlightened, to receive the full view of your reality. You must first ignite the self-awareness and self-regulate. What is truly serving you and the world? To be able to do this, you must be able to sit, to be, and to complicate not only the world around you. You must simplify it. Simplify, simplify. Silence, silence. Be bright, illuminate. Be, see, feel, presence. This inner magnetic field will then show you where you get to go and what you get to do for this upcoming year. Though many people listening to this are wanting great details, we will not go there, because everyone's details will be different in their own life. But the most important thing that you can do is create time and space to be, breathe. Then it settles all of the energy all around you, all of the different interpretations, so that you may see what you get to do, where you get to be. That presence will guide you, and knowing this, you will not be dislocated from where you are in your current reality, but it will illuminate it, meaning that you do not have to get ripped out of one reality to move into another, for you see, they are all connected, and the presence of one reality over another is completely there, but it is simply what you are tuning into. It is like the frequencies of a radio. If you continue to tune inwards, that inward state will connect you with that clear presence of self, of spirit, and of soul, and you will be where you get to be. And there will be many games that are playing, but they must be played out in this illumination, and we call it an illumination because as you play the game, it reveals itself. But recognize it will not reveal itself if you are so caught up in the game that you are only focusing on the next moves. Be present, be still. But in that, you will get a greater view of reality, the bird's eye view, so to say. So, most important thing, create space. Be still. Be present. When you wish to reach for your phone, to fill the space with entertainment, this is not wrong necessarily, but ask yourself, what will serve me more? It may actually serve you to reach for that phone, or it may serve you to keep it down, to take a moment and be present. In that, your inklings from your higher self, your true self, your soul, can come in and give you great information that can then put you on a pathway that will serve you more productively in 2024. Again, we talked about these superhumans coming out, and this is because it is showing you that you are capable as well of great things, and because of what is known in your sciences now, especially through the quantum physics, you will know this you shall do and more, and not create a huge religion around it. You'll become more self-empowered. This you can do and more. And you will stop taking yourself out of the equation to be a sheep, and you will recognize that you too can be a coherent creator of all that is, interweaving in a beautiful way to support yourself and humanity. Humanity then supporting you and your calling, your purpose. This is what is to focus upon as you see these people coming out with these so-called superhuman skills. No, it is to inspire you, not to worship them, but to inspire you to go in spirit, within. For as within, so without, as above, so below. The inners of a circle will know the outer edges. Go inwards, deeply, be present there. And no matter what is exploding all around you, you will be present that there is an aspect of you that is ever living. And in that, fear will not conquer you, but it will simply be a slight nuisance. And when it pops up, you will say, I see you, I hear you, thank you, and I am infinite. It is okay. I know who I am. I am. I am. And in that, you will know where to go, what to do, and how to be. People will be people. You be you. And there you will find ultimate freedom. For now, we bid you farewell. So in this channeling, a lot of times I see different visions, for those who don't know, and just explaining a little bit of what I was seeing. So it was definitely this kind of whirlpool energy that kept saying, as you've probably seen since throughout the channeling, go inwards, go inwards. And it was like this energy flowing in towards the center, almost like a Trojan field, but going inwards. Inwards, like as far as you can go in is as far as you can expand out. And when you expand out, that's kind of what that bird eye view was. But it's being able to see the forest for the trees. And the trees are still there. Again, there's still like these games going on, or these little daily workings that are happening in our life. But having that greater picture, it's like you're seeing the top of a map or the top of a maze, and you know where the end is, you know where the beginning is. So then when you're placed in the game, you can still play it, but you still are connected with this bird's eye view as well. And obviously, if you see that whole picture, you can get through the maze much more easily and almost joyfully or playfully, because it doesn't seem so serious or that you're going to get lost. And the big wave I was seeing too with, people coming out with these superhuman skills, whatever it's called, like telekinesis, psychic powers, or, mediums, all these different ways in which we kind of put into a subject of like superhuman skills or spiritual skills or psychic skills, that these people are only coming forward to show you what you're capable of, not to worship them or worship the tool. And even the way they're coming out in all these different ways that they get there, all these different religions in which they get there. Even that difference, that they're still superhuman but coming from different places, was huge. It's about the why and that aspect of what they're tapping into. It's not necessarily the way in which they did it, even though we can still follow it, but that's not what is to be worshipped. It's recognizing that each person has a divine skill, a beautiful way that they can gift their skill to the world. And even seeing that not everyone's going to agree with you or see you, and that actually is completely okay. And in that sense, you will be guided. And the most important thing that I got taken out of this, and I was seeing again, is create the time and the space to move into silence. But it's really not just silence, it's moving inwards to feel the inner state of being. How do you actually feel there? And so thank you so much for joining us. Till we meet again. Namaste.